that the outside and the inside is what makes the self. So I want to hear from your perspective. How can we articulate this issue of self? People are trying to understand the issues of self. A lot of research has been done trying to pinpoint what is self. Why self? So maybe we can hear from your side. Can you give us your personal opinion if you're in the right place? If not,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, yeah, it got me off guard. I didn't know that I was
Oh,
going into a conference. Anyway,
yeah, sorry for
that's all
hijacking
right.
it.
Karibu.
That's okay. Thank you very much. Self is. Oh, thank you. This is what I've been working on actually, and it just came in at the
Wow.
right time because I'm trying to discover myself. I'm trying to really know who this Vincent is.
Yeah.
I realize that I've been living for the village or what the village has instilled in me for the longest time.
Wow.
And it's now that I'm discovering that, oh, there's a separation between
Mm-hmm.
the village in Millicent and Millicent as an entity, as a person.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it has really come at the right time. So basically, what I can say is that self is you. Self is me. Self is
Mm-hmm.
genetic makeup. Self is what makes me as a whole.
Yes.
Not the physical me, but what you think, how you act, and how
Mm-hmm.
you react to events and other people per se. So as before I will give an example of how I'm trying to discover myself,
Yeah.
my journey in my self-discovery. And I recently enrolled in a course, and it has really opened up my mind, and I realized, oh, kumbe hata sijiju, kumbe tu ninajua ninajua tu. I
Yeah,
know
yeah.
myself. I don't really know who I am.
Mm-hmm.
It's until you know who you are, then you can be able to impact on other people's lives. So
Yes, yes.
basically
Exactly.
tell people.
Exactly.
So I came to realize that the village is really impacted on my life so much, so that it is so difficult to unroot myself from it.
Mm-hmm.
I realized that other people have molded me to be what they wanted
They
me
want
to be,
Yes.
as opposed to what I want to be myself.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Like recently, I realized that I really have a problem with me. I have a poor man's mentality.
Uh-huh.
I, I think I'm poor even if I'm not poor. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I put people ahead of me so fast so that I don't I don't
remember
and
yourself.
that is because of the way we were brought up. For example, my mom used to buy utensils and secure some for visitors. And
Okay.
us, we would use the craft,
Yes.
the broken ones, and those ones that don't really,
The used ones.
the used ones, so to
Mm.
speak.
Yes,
And,
yes.
and we would preserve very good ones in the cupboard for visitors who never came.
Wow.
We would we would give priority to other people. If someone came to our house today, and
Mm-hmm.
it still happens, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
we would
very
prepare the
rampant.
best
Very
of
rampant.
food.
Very true.
We would, we would prepare the best of food, as
Mm-hmm.
opposed to us preparing that kind of food to
When
ourselves.
you're
We would really
yourself.
take time. Yes, if someone came to my house, we would
Mm-hmm.
sacrifice our bed for them to sleep on and
And you sleep
probably look
down.
for.
Sleep on the floor.
Yes,
Wow.
I still have that mentality. I thank God I was employed when I was still young, and I started earning money when I was young. But
Mm-hmm.
let me tell you, the first time I boarded a plane was
Yes.
way after, like 8 years after employment. Reason, the
Mm-hmm.
a plane is meant for luxury, and I don't
Yes.
deserve to be part of that particular class.
Mm-hmm.
You see the mentality that I have.
Yes,
I
yes, yes.
couldn't buy a car, not because I can't afford a car, but because a car is luxury and I don't belong to that luxury class.
Positions or class, yes.
Because people who own cars are supposed to be, I don't know how, but I don't just belong to that particular class.
Yes.
Took me a long time before I went into a 5-star hotel. Not
Mm-hmm.
because I cannot afford, but because I don't know who
I
me
am.
is.
Yes, yes, yes.
You know, I've used so much resources impacting on other people's lives. I give money to people, go and do
Yes.
this and that, but I can't do that to myself. It's now that I'm discovering
You
that,
give yourself to the masses
Millicent
of
should
the world.
come first.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Millicent as a person should come first before anything else.
Yeah, very
Because
true.
essentially,
Mm-hmm.
it is me that, if people look at me, they judge what I do depending on, they judge what I do to them depending on what I do
But
to myself.
yes, yes.
Yeah, so yeah, this has come really at a very good time when I'm discovering myself. So
Yes.
basically, that is what I can say about self. And
Well,
I'm still trying to know who I am, to know what exactly.
the journey, the
Yeah,
journey of
it's a
discovery.
journey. Yes, it
Yes,
is.
yes.
Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much for your input. You know, that is only an nitty-gritty of what is all made of me and you and us. And actually, self is something big. Every day, we are trying to discover ourselves. When you look back and you look now, and then you project the future, you realize there's much about yourself, more than what you've been imparting or investing on others. So it's about self. Once you discover yourself, your thoughts, your character, your personality, your behaviors, your lifestyle changes. And that's why we realize this topic of self is very critical. People are struggling in life because of not discovering what is about self. Now, let me bring in now the theories. You know, the initial thing about self, we were actually trying to give you now the what is self. Now, can we come to the theories? Are we agreeing with these theories or are we against these theories? Then, what is our input as far as these theories are concerned? You know, this is what other authors have said about self. So we have this theory called psychodynamic theory, self-awareness theory, looking class theory. Now, because you can read from your side, I think Tim, you'll just go through the first theory, and then Noah the second, and then Mili the third one. Then now we bring in this, and then we bring in. Can we bring in our own theory on the basis of what we have learned?